I just switched over from a truck to a brand new van. Let me show you how I set it up. Now, every vehicle I set up, I always want quick access to everything I use frequently. That's gauges, sprayer, hoses, diagnostic tools, all that stuff. So when you come to the side door, you're gonna quickly find my TP3B, my always used diagnostic bag, my sprayer, my hoses, extension cords. I got a special spot for my vacuum right there, 4-foot ladder, nice and tucked away. I've got the Vito Pro Pack on this side, MCT, got all my refrigerant tanks, and of course my gauges hanging from right there. So this Transit van is outfitted with Adrian steel racks and the Adrian steel bulkhead. Now this shelf right here is pretty much dedicated to all my miscellaneous stuff. Now I've utilized these rigid crate boxes for most of my stuff. That's not coming out, it's pretty heavy. But as you can see, I've got a lot of miscellaneous tools in here. Fits nice and snug. I've got a couple power tools, most of the ones that I use all the time. Miscellaneous, fan puller, wire nut bag, and a couple other testing tools. Surge protector. Still need to put more stuff on this shelf. Down here I keep my vacuum pump and some extra oil for oil changes. And some extra T-stat wire and cork insulation. Moving on back to the rear shelves, you're gonna see miscellaneous parts and stuff for repairs. I like to keep this part shelf really organized. We have thermostats, transformers, contactors, float switches, all my capacitors, and start caps. Now I do a lot of drain repairs, so this one is entirely dedicated to all my spare parts. I've got piped open glue. Right here is an unassorted tape. That's all gonna get used up. I've got my big blue micro leak detector, air crawl, new kill, ton of that, and all my caulk. I'm not paying you to be in this video. So right here I got a couple of electrical things. I've got some whips, I've got filter dryers, assorted gas fittings, and some of the pre-made 90s that I'm not too fond of, but they will get used up. So I originally wanted to take this ladder and support it with like those J hooks that they sell at Home Depot, but if I try and slide something in like a condenser and I can't move those hooks, then I really can't just do my job. So that's staying there with a bungee cord. Of course, I gotta have an attic fan for the summer. That is a must-have in South Louisiana, and this DeWalt box is really just filled with stuff that I didn't have a place for. These bins have a pretty sweet lock. Got regular paper towels and floor coverings. The only thing I can think of to use right here is wire nut storage. If you have any ideas on these two, let me know. Unlock. Ton of screws. I love this bin. And a ton of batteries in case I need them. Up top we have UV light storage, my DeWalt cases for plumbing, electrical, and gas. Got a couple blocks for you. Now this is my favorite bin. I've got my extra fuses, electrical, some spare screws, Kelly strap. This is a bag of screws, leak detector, solderless crimp kit, refrigerant scale, swedger, and bender. Of course the torches have its own designated setup. I've got the solder weld hot block, and I've got the best umbrella in the world. Now over here I have spare hoses to go flush out drain lines and my recovery tank. Now as you can see that this van does not have a roof rack. Instead, my ladder hangs out from the ceiling, which means I can go through drive-thrus. If you've never seen one of these things before, there's a piston over there that just pushes the whole thing together to make sure it doesn't fall. To take it down, all you gotta do is push it forward, it comes on down, and then unhook it from the front, let it sit back. It's pretty freaking cool. Hey, do me a favor, comment down below, let me know what you would use these extra bins for, and you can use the promo code YouTube to get 15% off of the quick reference card, link in my description. Y'all have a great day.